telling you, today is not Monday, Crystal. Today is not Monday. Today is Wednesday.
Okay. A few housekeeping matters. Somebody a message that came in late, but I think it's one to share. Good morning. The MU was just declared in August 30th, 2021 by WHO.
Yeah.
So samples sent to CAFO would have to be compared to determine when exactly the new variant appeared in SVG.
Yeah.
The time lag is troubling, but a lot of work is happening in the background. Don't doubt that. I don't doubt that they are doing work, but it's just really scary to know that since a month ago we've had MU here, and we can only find out now. Which means, are we gonna get more MU cases
All right.
here in COVID-19?
Well, left to be seen, Crystal.
Last one. Hi, good morning. How do you think the Delta variant is going to affect the physical opening of school in October? Don't think parents will have the choice of continuing with online classes if they choose. Because I think it's quite apparent that Miss Delta is no joke. Mr. MU is no joke either. It spreads more quickly and more deadly. I'd like to know what plans are in place because we're not taking the vaccine, but we do our part, sanitize, masks, etc. Please share some light if you can. Last we were told, school will be reopened in October, so we'll just wait and see. I believe that they would go based on the number of active cases, based on their assessment, based on dialogue with the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment to assess or ascertain what is the best choice to make in terms of public health. I think it's something that you just have to wait on.
But it's going to get complex. This new variant has made it much more complex now. It is going to be complex because, well, apparently we're waiting or prepared because you would have had your contingency plan in terms of for the arrival of the Delta. Right. But then the MU now,
I think
right?
variant is variant.
Right.
For me, it is worse knowing that you don't know what is going to happen with me.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know how it's going to react to the vaccine. You don't know how much more transmissible or less transmissible it is because it is a variant of interest, not a variant of concern. So we're still monitoring and we're still studying. When I say we, I mean the scientists and
they're
still
studying.
All
right.
All
still studying it.
Okay.
But Crystal, you haven't addressed. I could give you my opinion. I mean, if I'm looking and I see another virus in terms of another mutation appearing, I mean, me as a parent is going to be quite skeptical in terms of sending my child to school, because there's a possibility of two variants out there, and I'm going to
Along
be concerned.
With the original.
Are we going to go down the route of vaccination for children now before you enter into school, and that's going to open a whole new
I don't think it's that far-fetched.
I mean,
a discussion. I don't think that it's that far-fetched a discussion to have or a decision to make. I really don't think so. Because Pfizer 16 and up.
Yeah. But there's some you see the side effects that are happening. Parents basically going to be very, very reluctant. We had a discussion prior a couple of days back, and you saw the pushback from parents in terms of, listen, I'm not going to send my child to school. If he has to get vaccinated, we have to probably leave them at home and let them go virtual and etc. That is what you're going to get, Crystal. I don't think that people are going to be so excited to send their child out to be. And listen, kids already.
Hurricane Man, I don't know what else to do or what else to say.
Kids already. They're going to be going to school, licking the pipe, licking the desk, licking the chalk, licking. You can't.
They don't use chalk anymore.
Listen,
they use markers.
I'm worried.
And whiteboard.
Right? I'm worried because based on my research of this new virus, right? They said that it's
new strain.
This new strain, sorry. They said it is more transmissible. Listen,
even though they don't know for certain.
I probably need to go in a bubble right now. Right? I probably need to go in a bubble. What do you recommend, Crystal? She's shaking her head.
I'll give you the Montgomery response. What can
us do?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. My daughter just went back to school for the first time today since the pandemic. And
wow.
It is what it is. and she not vaccinated. Just so you know, I'm not vaccinated. My wife is not vaccinated. But I think we need to change this thing from a vaccine, from the name vaccine to a shot, because it come and that is a discussion I had with the health officials here at my job today, actually, because they're really pushing for us to do. Remember telling her they wanted to do take tests on my time, on my dime, or get vaccinated, and I'm on the fence because of my personal reasons.
Yeah.
But now with all these variants, it's basically like the flu. They just anticipate what variant is going to come of the flu next year and make a flu shot. So instead of calling it a vaccine and give people false hope that it's going to cure the virus, call it a shot. That's going to give you a better chance of, not if, it's going to give you a better chance of when you catch COVID.
Right.
Okay.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? And that is the mistake I think they make earlier for the movie. They should have just call it a shot, because now we're going to have a third booster shot. Next year we're going to have another booster shot. The other year we're going to have another booster shot. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm with my daughter, I ain't too worried yet. Because if my daughter feel like how chose so, she explains to us, we deal with it earlier in the movie.
Urgently.
And I think
I like that.
we deal with it earlier in the movie, because I think a lot of people now, they wait until the virus manifests so far and then go to hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, and this is just an educational purpose.
Nip it in the
because, you know,
bud.
my wife was exposed to COVID, because where she work is she facilitate homes, make sure special need adults
Yeah.
is put in a proper home in the state. She worked for the state of Maryland,
Yeah.
and she have to do visits. And she went to one of these homes, and one of her clients had tested positive for COVID. This was February 2020. So prior to COVID being a thing, I think I had COVID. I haven't been tested to see if I have any antibodies.
Max, what's the matter with you, bro?
Jesus.
Max,
if I was next to you, I'll give you one
No,
clout.
Max, no.
You think?
No, but here what? No, I was sick, right?
Jesus.
And I deal with the illness like I deal with flu, and I recovered.
Max,
That's
no.
not the point.
Get tested.
No, why would I get tested when he tested them at that point? This was February 2020, but remember the testing them at that point was 50% accurate. So if the man come and tell me, yes, me have COVID, and me really did not have COVID, that's a whole set of unnecessary stress me I induced by myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I
Alright,
don't take the test. No. Because the PCR test is now more accurate. I have more faith and confidence in the PCR test.
Okay.
Just because everybody jumping on a rubber dinghy going down Becker, me have to go back.
Yeah, but Max,
me go with
get
Panadol.
tested, dog, bro.
Okay,
you're dancing.
okay, Max.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Max.
thank you.
Yeah, all right. Max is dancing on the head of a pin right there. Like,
Okay.
take it away, Crystal.
All right,
take
all
it
right,
away.
all right,
Because
all right,
Max
all
had
right,
me
all
like,
right.
whoa, bro.
Hey, do you need money to help get your child ready for back to school? Call Courts Ready Cash today and pay nothing for 60 days. All you need is your government ID, job letter, pay slip, utility bill, and 2 references. It's hassle-free, no deposit required, and you can receive your funds in as little as 24 hours. Call them today at 456-1325 or visit them online at www.readyfinancecaribbean.com. Terms and conditions apply. Courts Ready Cash. We're ready when you are. All right, so the strike that was scheduled to start yesterday.
What strike, Crystal? What strike? I heard there was no strike. Yeah, I'm just throwing it all there.
You can't be serious.
Take it.
You can't be
No, I
serious.
read. That's what I read. That's
The
what I
people,
read.
the people them said that we are going to take industrial action. Okay, let me read what is coming from Searchlight.
Let me hear.
All right, and of course you can share your views when I'm done reading at 4301043. We're also live on Facebook at Extreme 104 SVG. Okay, it says here coming from Searchlight.vc, high turnout of nurses recorded across health facilities on Tuesday morning. That was yesterday morning. So when they were supposed to be home, cock up on the chair and what's not, cock up on the porch.
They came to work.
They went to work. A high turnout of nurses has been recorded across health facilities in the country.
Yeah.
Yesterday, the first of 4 days of withdrawal of service and industrial action being taken by the Public Service Union, or PSU, and essential workers. The PSU's industrial action, which is inclusive of the withdrawal of service, began yesterday, September 7th, with the Nurses' Day of Prayer.
Yeah.
and is expected to continue today with a public service day of prayer, and on Thursday, September 9th, with a protest and procession. And they're going to take a rest. Yeah, Friday.
Today is prayer, right?
Public service.
So the
Public service day of prayer.
Okay.
All right. The 4-day withdrawal of service will end on Friday. With a rest day.
I mean, probably that's the end, or that's
If you are protesting, why are you resting?
No, but
What are you resting from?
It's not-
You're already at home. What the hell are you resting from?
Crystal, probably that's just a good way of saying that
Oh.
they've ended that set of strike action. You know?
Okay. Is he rested from
Probably
the
the
protest?
wording. Probably the wording was you know.
Is he rested? Is he rested from the protest? As in nothing.
There's stuff.
Nothing
There's
is
stuff.
going to happen on that
that was
day.
the first batch.
Okay, all right.
There's stuff.
So
That's
it's not
it.
like a go home and rest.
Don't kill the English, man.
It's-
you know what I
it's
mean?
just,
it's just phrase.
no
It's just
action
phrase.
day.
No action.
Nothing. Okay.
It's not like they're gonna protest again on Saturday and then
No.
Sunday.
It says 4 days. Tuesday,
Right.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Tuesday was the Nurses' Day of Prayer.
Right.
Today should be the Public Service Day of Prayer.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is the protest and procession. And Friday, they're going to rest.
Yeah. Right.
Catch back themselves to go back to work on Saturday.
Recoup and yeah.
All right. It
That
says
sounds good.
Searchlight understands that there was 100% turnout of nurses at the Louis Panett Home, the Levi Latham Health Center, that's in Mesopotamia, and the Modern Medical Diagnostic Center for the morning shift.
Yeah.
Additionally, there was an overall 85% turnout of nurses at MCMH, with all nurses being present for duty at the surgical wards and accident and emergency department. 7 of 8 nurses were present at the medical wards, 4 of 5 in pediatrics, and 6 of 10 at the maternity ward.
Okay.
I guess it's not full moon, so don't need in full. Only 2 of the 12 nurses were absent from the operating theater on the morning shift.
Okay.
All 3 nurses at the Argyle Isolation Facility were present. Meanwhile, all the staff on the female ward at the Mental Health Rehabilitation Center
Were
were
there.
present.
Okay.
And only 3 on the male ward were present. Poor.
On which ward? In which
There
ward?
was
Female.
also a good turnout of doctors and ancillary staff. It is unclear how these figures will change for the afternoon shift. Poor.
You need to read the other
Poor.
article after that.
So it started out poorly. This is a shame.
Hey, Crystal, first of all, I want to express my, I want to say that when I read the article, I thought that the writer was actually biased. There
But
seemed
it's
to be
facts.
some biasness.
It is factus.
No, it
Facts.
came across as a gotcha moment. Well, yes. You see,
What?
the people
What
them in,
are
yeah, Charlie, all talking about striking. The
Yeah.
people them in striking.
I know, but everybody's sure.
Look, everybody's sure. Boo, boo, boo. It came across
A
as
small
that.
percentage of the
Small
people stay
percentage
home.
of people stay home. No, there could be some issues there. It could be that when they were scheduling the rota, they probably put the most loyal people forward. Because subsequent to this, there's another article that showed later on there was a tapering off of the number of persons that went to work on the second day. There are several reasons which I probably think that why people may have gone to work. Could be out of
Was
fear. Could
fear
be a
for what?
Fear of victimization.
Why? Because the Prime Minister said, or the government has made a position already. They're not going to change their minds. They are not going to revert anything, to change anything at all.
Yeah.
We have already put aside, we have already made the changes to the law. We are going to go ahead. This is a national emergency. This is a medical emergency. We are experiencing a pandemic. It says the vaccine will help. We have that terror strains.
But Crystal,
We're not changing
Crystal,
our
I
minds.
don't think it's only
So
the
y'all
vaccine,
could
no.
y'all could put up.
I don't think it's only that you have to take. They could take a test every 2 weeks.
Yeah, but that is coming at whose cost?
So you
No. So you don't want to pay certain front. Do not forget certain frontline workers. If you don't take the job, they can say, you either move from here or you go home.
That doesn't apply to St. Vincent. They take the vaccine.
Let's take another. Sorry
they take
about
the
that.
vaccine or they do the test. I am
That
prepared.
is no
spend
Hurricane
the
Man.
money.
That is what they said
is
before.
Inside, that is
That is
inside.
what they said.
They could take.
Listen,
they could.
I am telling you, I am telling you, that is what they said before, right?
And then what happened after?
You take the vaccine,
Yeah.
or you get yourself tested
Yeah.
up to every 2 weeks.
Right.
That was changed.
Oh.
Prime Minister said there's certain positions, frontline workers, you either take the jab. If you don't want to take the jab,
Or you leave the job.
In
the job.
other words, you go home. And if you go home, you can't expect to get paid. In essence, that translated to your backside going to get fired. And then they move. And then they move towards. How is that victimization?
It's not a victimization.
There's a certain
I
requirement
choose
for the
not
job.
to do something, you victimize me.
That is not victimization.
Google the word, Crystal. Google the word. Yeah.
Then they went ahead and changed the law because there was something that was contradictory in the law, the Health Act. They changed it, all right? They changed it. So going forward, if they say frontline workers, you have to get vaccinated, you must get vaccinated, you must take the shot, whatever terminology, you must get that serum or you must get that little vial.
The jab, yeah.
You must take the jab in order to work in certain positions.
The jab.
Keep missing that one.
Keep
If
missing
you can
that
call us
call.
back 4571043, or you will either be sent home or sent somewhere else.
So-
It is a requirement. That is what they're protesting against. They want to be able to, on their free will,
Take the vaccine.
say, I will take the vaccine or I will not take the vaccine. Do not force it or do not make it mandatory, even though it is mandatory for a certain set. Don't do it. That's what they are saying.
Crystal, faced with the prospect of losing your job, you don't think that is one of the reasons
Some
why
people would.
persons actually turn up at work? And in
It
terms of
could
the
be
numbers,
it could be that maybe to turn around, maybe rationalizing things. Maybe some people realize that it was pointless.
Maybe
Maybe some people realize the mission, or they thought that the mission of industrial action would have been to change.
Wait, Crystal. Go ahead.
Would have been to change the government's mind and have them to basically reverse and take a step back and to change the things that they had proposed.
So wait, Crystal. So
Maybe that was the mission, and they feel, well, Prime Minister don't say nothing going to change.
Yeah.
So what is the point? Let me go walk. And that's what we asked Boucher. That is what we asked Boucher last
When
week.
they voted on it,
They
voted
voted
on it on the
protest.
weekend. They voted on it on the weekend. They
On
voted
the weekend
on
to protest
continuing it.
in
So I can't see
Kingston
how they just
as a
say,
trade union.
Well, they say make no sense. Or there was the whole set traitors on board. Then I have to put it in that. It means that there's a lot of people there that don't support the cause, and they can come in front of your face and say, yeah, let's do this, and then behind the back they're just doing something contrary to what we agree.
That is why
what we agree on.
sometimes you see,
Which mean
I
that the
don't
union is so
understand
strong.
how I do not understand how unions work in this country. If a union say we're going to strike, let us strike.
But you know, Vincent should do it. You see,
I just don't understand how.
there'll always be somebody going behind your back
And-
because
and
they
listen,
they're gonna try and get a job. Crystal.
Up
That's
to
all
now,
it
we
is.
can't hear from the other two silent unions.
Who are they? Who? The NWM, the CTAW.
And CTAW.
I would like to
Where
get.
are
I would
they?
like to get some views from those other unions
Where
also
are they?
because. Well, maybe they're silent. Maybe they don't see this.
What
as
is the point of
maybe they
saying we
don't
are
see
going
it as a
to have
cause.
a strike? We are going to put forward industrial action if everybody showed up to work. How it make y'all look now? How it make the president and PSU look now?
like a boo boo.
I see Patrick Ferrari has an article there. I see it on IWN there.
You need to take a look
It
at
was
it. You need to take a look
it
at
was
that.
a rather interesting read.
Yeah.
It was a rather interesting read. Let's get some responses from the WhatsApp if you want to hit us
Nah,
up.
go ahead.
4301043. We are live on Facebook, so you can hit us up there as well. Jimmy says, Hurricane, Crystal is correct. They changed the stipulation. All right. Somebody says, I hope the government, when they're ready to hire nurses and doctors to replace these people, bunch of hypocrites. I hope the government ready to replace the nurses and doctors. Bunch of hypocrites. So how the protest becomes political?
Huh?
They're
Yeah, that's what I'm
asking.
saying. How- yeah.
The protest is political,
remember
Gilbert.
Remember Boucher told us that is not like who free to join can join. So it's just other people just free to join. It's not political.
You are hating. You
Why,
are hating.
Why what?
NDP looking for money.
Crystal, don't take me down the rabbit hole. You can't
To hire
carry me
buses.
down rabbit holes, you know.
To bring people in town,
Right?
to bring people down, or to transport folks from one area.
All political parties
That
raise
is
fund.
that
The
is how it
Republican
became
have,
political too.
Galas, $1,000 plate. People come and have. It's not really that you're raising, you're just supporting a party. All political parties raise fund. And
You ain't
that-
hear what I just say.
that is-
to bring
that-
people
that
to
is- if
town
that
for
is
the
a-
protest. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Christopher. How
Hi,
you
hi.
doing this morning?
I'm good, thanks. What's up?
And Hurricane Man, eh?
Good morning, sir.
You coming with an
And
extra
and
Dexter
Jose,
boy?
the whole team, big up and bless up.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Yeah, I just
How you
listen
feel
to
about the strike?
Well, if I saw, but sometimes, if you go and go do something and you're not going to go win the fight, even though you try hard and you're not going to go win the fight, just as you were saying, the other side not to want to, them kind of like them back out. They not really want to go protest, the union. But maybe they might could see something and say, boy, why should we waste your time and then we're not going to win the fight? You understand? So therefore, they not have the courage because they don't know they might could lose the fight, But at the same time, Hurricane, man, I
Yes,
want
sir.
to say, ask you a question. Remember, like 2 weeks ago,
Yes.
this guy, gentleman calling, you was on a topic, right? Talking about, I think, then he bring up the airport in Beckway and all them things there.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
word that he used to you.
What,
You know you didn't like the word that he said to you, right?
he said, what did he say?
Because
What did he say? What did he say?
Because what he said to you, like, all right then, you is a labor man, so that's why you defending certain things. Yeah, you understand? But at the same time, you have to defend the truth, If no matter which side of the party, if
Yeah.
one side, if them wrong, them wrong, you have to defend what you have to defend, you defend the right things
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah.
You understand? But this morning I heard was a gentleman calling and talking about Dr. Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I heard this is something I said.
Like, he sounds like he has a hatred towards Friday.
Right,
You know?
right.
And he
That's
needs
what
to
you
vent
said,
a
and I
little-
say, you
and he
see?
needs
No,
other
you
people to hear.
you should not come up like that. You understand? That not mean he probably hate Dr. Friday, I ain't gonna say that.
Sounds like that.
Leave our judgment unto the Almighty. But how I look at it, he probably can be right in what he say. Cause if you call just say when we use the prime minister, if you somebody create a problem, right, and the policemen have to go get them, and then call the prime minister. You think the prime minister going to go at there and assist them and say, well, okay, don't arrest this person or whatever.
No, you can't do
because
that.
the
You
person
can't
don't
do
create
that.
a scene.
No, you can't do that. No, the law. No, you
Right.
can't do that. You can't do that.
Right, so that's why when you say okay, then he like Dr. Friday, I say no, Hurricane man, come on, man, are you going to the
No, but he sounds like that. He
Right,
sound like
I know
that.
he
Right.
sound like that, but
He
he not have
sounds
to
like
be that way because what he was trying to say, like, all right then, you know what happened? No matter what, Dr. Friday not go come out there even though they call him. You understand? That's where to me it sound like what he was saying.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
it's a while, the man they not really study me and you in a certain areas. I'm just saying, is it true?
Yeah.
You know?
All right, man. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
so
Thank
we just have to get ourselves right and just do what we have to do. And which a while, don't slight this corona.
COVID.
That is a very serious thing.
Thanks, my brother.
Indeed,
Thanks.
it
It's been
is.
very small.
It is. All right.
Yeah, and we don't really want this to happen. People start to drop out like when Paul gets sick.
No.
Come on, man.
I know how it is,
Man,
man.
I have to look on the positive. Let
Yeah.
us not look on the negativity. As I say, you have to put your trust in the Almighty, give us life, but at the same time, we need help some way down the line by man-made things. You
That is
understand?
true. That is true. Boy,
Yes,
I
so-
tell you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so we can't just look on the negative side. Come on, man.
All
We have
right.
to get out of them kind
Be
of
positive.
mentality.
All right, Ras.
Okay, thank you,
but
man.
He made a good point. He
Have
made
a
a,
good day. How you young one doing?
He good, man. He good. He great. He wonderful. All right. Thank you for checking in.
yeah.
Big up yourself. All right. You see, I like the point he made there. Put your trust in Jah, but man can also help
God
out in the
give us
situation.
knowledge.
All right. Hello. Good morning.
Man, I ain't going to touch that, put the trust in God topic. But hey, what, as far as the protest, I was highly disappointed, but it was is exactly what I expected to happen. You know, a lot of
waste of time.
I say we should dash with the union. If it's me, dash with the union and save all the union dues and buy a 3% of all the union dues, because if all you can't stand behind the union, dash it way. You know what I'm saying? Because and if you don't blame the nurses, because when the time comes to represent them on certain things, the union is null and void.
Yeah.
So
You think so?
That's not true.
That's no.
Max,
The last time they threatened the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment with industrial action, and then they turned and changed their mind because they were spoken to.
Okay,
So this is concerning the mental health rehabilitation center.
They were spoken to.
Okay, but from me, 3,000 miles looking in, right? The deplorable conditions at the main hospital. Why the union don't go to the government and say, okay, you have to fix this for our workers. They need better working conditions.
They did that for mental health.
And Max, the nurses continue to work under that condition. So which
but
means that
exactly my
that
point.
they
So
accept it. So it doesn't make so.
Why the union
So
don't
they
want
just.
and fight for them and father. So
But the
it's
union
almost like a
but they accepted it.
But and exactly my
Fight
point.
for
So
everything.
It's St. Vincent's a well-oiled plantation. The slave and them go mumble, but when massa come, they're smiling. And I ain't saying that with apology. I saying that wholeheartedly.
Okay.
All right, Max.
People, we operating off of fear because a lot of people know certain things. If they talk about certain things, it's for their well-being and their children well-being, and the people sit down and mumble and come in my inbox and tell me things to talk about. Now talk for yourself, please, and thank you.
Okay.
Big up all yourself.
Yeah, man, you too. All right, happy hump day too. All right.
Yeah.
Here's some more coming in on the WhatsApp. Crystal, quick question. If you know, when was our last COVID death in SVG?
I can't remember. Pull up your files, Crystal. You see.
All right. While I double. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let
me take a quick call on voice notes.
Yeah, no
Hello.
problem.
Good morning.
Good morning, Crystal. Hurricane man, my brother.
Hey, my brother. Remember you said
What's up?
I am in my red today just because
No, let me don't go down that route. Let me don't go down that route.
You said I'm a red.
No,
Charles,
let me
before you go
because-
forward, right? I would like to put in an order for a horse because gas gone up.
Well, I'm right here sitting down with my horse looking at my young pony.
Okay.
Oh, you got to put.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the young
Yeah,
So
my
I
horse
want
and
one
my
'cause
young
gas
pony.
gone
I'm
up.
right here sitting down. Gas
Okay.
gone up.
All right. So, all right. Let me hear your contribution. I'll just put my
today's
order
Wednesday,
there.
right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so let me tell you now.
I'm going to get something off your chest.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I have some friends who is down here from up in Fancy and those places, right?
Yeah.
And these guys go out to dive and stay fishing and thing, right?
Yeah.
But these guys was giving me a story, and they said that they are very much disappointed with what happened. Now, the Coast Guard, I think if that is so, the Coast Guard need to put themselves together and give who is the rightful person to do these things. Because, listen, you can't tell me you have a man going out to stay fishing, find a body down in the deep.
Find a
Call
what?
the court. This is a person who was drunk.
When
Who
was this?
drunk.
When this
They
person
found
drunk?
somebody.
This happened about, I think it's last month.
Yeah. Somebody was
Is
drunk.
this-
They were
This,
diving. Yeah.
this was wrong. This was more to fancy side or so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? Now, this guy is a guy from fancy. Right now he's in Villa. He found this body. He know who the person is,
Right.
but he didn't go and pull the person. He called the Coast Guard.
Right.
The Coast Guard came, right? You know the Coast Guard, them now send him. He was the one who had to go now and tie the person
To dive.
and bring up the person, right?
Yeah.
You know what the Coast Guard them do? The
No.
Coast Guard didn't call the guys them in the report. They didn't say, well, okay, this guy was found with such and such divers and give the guys them a little credit or praise for what
Okay.
they have done. You have to do things to encourage people for next time.
That's true.
You understand? So now the guy is not saying if they meet anybody again, they ain't going to go through the process. I say no, don't do that because you never know who it could be. You know? And they were very upset. They were very, very upset. And I told him that I am going to call the radio program this morning.
Why you didn't tell them to call instead? That we heard
No,
from the
well,
horse's mouth.
No, well, these guys really and truly don't really want to.
Or they could WhatsApp us.
They are staying right in Villa. They are staying right in Villa by my cousin.
Man,
right?
put them to WhatsApp. We hear from the horse mouth, man.
No, well, I could probably tomorrow I could call the guy. The guy name is Navi.
But don't call nobody name the man.
No, I'm
maybe
telling you.
If they didn't want to call the radio station, maybe they don't want their name out there.
No, I could get on to him and give him a call and let him speak.
You should have done that from the get go. When they get the juicy story, tell them call
because Crystal, listener, man.
All right.
Coast Guard have to live up as Coast Guard.
Okay.
And when you have these things happening, Coast Guard must not take the credit and give it to take it for themselves.
I guess
for themselves,
they're just doing their jobs.
People who volunteer to do such thing, right?
Yeah.
And
okay.
Yeah,
too long now, and this, I'm getting this off my chest. Too long now.
Okay.
This is happening because I could remember when the van went over, and that van went over up in they call up this big gutter, something like that.
Rock gutter.
Mm-hmm. When that van went over, I went up there with a boat.
And you didn't get credit.
But did you get credit?
No.
Did you get credit?
No.
But you know, all is all well and good.
Hey. This is
you know
that was something we don't want to credit. You know, we took up a lot of divers up there. You know, when we got up there, Coast Guard boat was just floating along, and they were eating. You know what? When the guys them jumping over and picking up people, Coast Guard they have the boat instead of they taking the people. Then when the guys them get them from the water, guys have to fight to get back on the rock. I see this. I could tell you that.
Okay, all right, Charles.
Yeah, Charles. All right.
But you know one of the things that hurt me most is the guys them tell them we don't want nothing. Just give me some gas for our up and down and so forth. They told them they have to get back to the boss and see.
Of course they can't do that, Charles. They just can't give it the gas like that.
No.
Yeah.
So what? My thing is Hurricane. Why you know the guys them? You take the name. All they ask for was some gas because these guys go out and dive. Coast Guard just all out of gas. Just give the man some gas.
But at the same time, though, Charles, if you are going to volunteer to do something, you have to understand that you are going to be a good Samaritan. But anyways, this sounds like something that might take some time.
I'm speaking about the guy who found the guy who was dead. I'm speaking about this now.
Right. So didn't he do it out of the goodness of his heart?
No, he was just diving. You know.
He was just diving, and he decided. He
was just stay fishing, Crystal.
Right, and he saw a body under the water, right? And when he came up, he decided to alert the Coast Guard, which is what you are supposed to do as a good citizen of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, right? So are you saying that every time somebody finds or sees a dead body, they have to get credit for it?
No, you see, well, Crystal, if the guys found the body and reported it.
Right, that is what you're supposed to do as a citizen.
Yes, but then what is so hard to acknowledge? You know, what is so hard
But
to
Charles,
acknowledge?
I am asking you the same question. If I stumble across a body, I do not expect to get recognition for that.
No, but Crystal, you see, we just sometimes dodge the bullet, you know. You know what, these simple things.
Anyways, we were going to be beating spinning top in mud this morning, and we got some bills to pay. All right, and to come back. Thank you so much.
All right, Crystal, I think
you do some good things out of the. You could end that, man. You could end that. You do something good out of the. You do things out of the goodness of your heart. It's not everything you have to be or you should expect to get some praise or recognition for. Maybe I am missing something in that story. That's why I like to hear it from the persons themselves. So whenever you hear saucy stories, whenever you hear somebody is in disagreement or they're upset about something or they want to get it off their chest, let them call us 457-1043 so we can ask them the questions because they're the ones who experienced it and they're the ones who would tell us first hand exactly what the hell happened.
Get it off your chest.
All right, good stuff.
We coming back. We've got some more voice notes to play for you. All right, I get it. Chest. All right.
I got it,
We've
I
got
got
some
it.
more voice notes to
end the live.
play
I'm gonna
for
end
you.
the
All right,
live.
you can end the live, but you know, him is a long time. All right, in the afternoon.